So, where do we even start with Love Meghan? If there's one thing that this train wreck of a finale episode proves, it's that Meghan Markle is truly unparalleled in her ability to make everything about, wait for it, herself. And let's be real, we shouldn't have expected anything else. After all, this was supposed to be a heartwarming, cozy brunch, right? Family, friends, good food, and wholesome vibes. But oh no, what we got was something closer to a poorly executed royal reenactment of The Devil Wears Prada, with Alice Waters, one of the most celebrated chefs in the world, cast as the overworked assistant no one appreciates. Charming, so here's the setup. Meghan, in her most effortless performance as gracious host, the role she's been really perfecting, invites Alice Waters into her home. And for what, you ask? To share a beautiful meal, perhaps? No, that would be far too humble. And let's be real, Meghan's not here for anything that would take the spotlight off her. No, Alice is brought in to do the most exhausting task imaginable, making a salad. Yes, you read that right, a salad. The world-renowned culinary genius, invited to a home for the express purpose of rinsing lettuce. And don't you dare think for 1 second that Meghan would let Alice just enjoy herself while making a beautiful dish. Oh no, no, no. Meghan has to turn it into a one-woman show, talking about the magic of double-sided tape while Alice pretends to be impressed. Alice Waters, everyone. Stunning chef, professional in her own right, reduced to an underling, tossed around like a salad leaf. Also, Meghan could look like the star of her own little performance. But don't worry, folks, there was a gift involved. Because clearly, nothing says, "Thank you for coming to prepare my meal," like an expertly wrapped token of appreciation. Alice probably really appreciated that, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be thanked for making a salad with a little bow on top? Just when you think things can't get worse, but of course they do, just as we're all sitting on the edge of our seats expecting Alice to finally sit down and enjoy the fruits or greens of her labour, what happens? The unthinkable. Alice vanishes, like a magician's assistant who suddenly realises they've been underpaid and overworked. She disappears into thin air. Poof! Gone. And why? Because once her job of gracing the lettuce with her culinary expertise was over, she was promptly dismissed. Just like that. No dinner, no main event, no recognition for the culinary icon in the room. Because, of course, Meghan couldn't possibly let an actual expert outshine her at her own show. Why would she want someone who actually knows what they're doing around when she can shine as the unchallenged star of her perfectly curated brunch? Makes total sense, right? And just to make sure we all knew who the real star was, Meghan, ever the self-aware queen, proudly announces to her guests that Alice Waters helped prepare the food. The guests, they look back at her with all the enthusiasm of someone being told to pay attention at a high school talent show. Blank stares all around. It's like introducing Beyoncé at a local karaoke competition and having the crowd go, "Wait, who?" But then, the pièce de résistance, the toast. As if things weren't cringeworthy enough, Meghan raises her glass with the grace of a woman who's fully convinced she's the protagonist of a Netflix series. "I just want to raise a glass to you guys," she declares. "Thank you for loving me so much." Yes, Meghan, of course, that's why they're here, to bask in the glow of your unfiltered fabulousness. Forget the food, forget the company, forget the fact that Alice Waters is literally in the room. This is all about you, darling. We get it. Meanwhile, somewhere in a land far, far away, Alice Waters is probably enjoying a simple, organic, sustainably sourced meal with a group of people who actually know how to appreciate her. Probably laughing at how she dodged the bullet of an afternoon filled with performative hospitality and Meghan's desperate need to be the centre of attention. In the end, what did the With Love Meghan finale deliver? Exactly what we all knew it would, a self-indulgent masterclass in missing the point, starring none other than Meghan Markle, directed by Meghan Markle, with a cameo by Alice Waters, who wisely made her exit after about 15 minutes. Perhaps the real takeaway from this whole debacle is this. If Meghan invites you to a meal, just know that your role will probably involve more of a kitchen staff position than that of an honoured guest. Bon appétit!